I got syrup on my only mid sweatshirt. Fuck with my network, we canceled your net worth. I was trying to do wet work, they got disappointed. Doctor's appointment for some Cosset relief cream ointment. You asked if I am really him. I told you blink your eyes twice. Made a bowl of kimchi appear and some fried rice. Only Mids has the fucking greatest producers. I see a bald guy from Las Vegas in your future. Fuck the like button, we don't even need it. Whether you like it or not, it's still Only Mids, bitch, eat it.
Spiritual time, boys. Ready? Only Mid has emerged as a beacon. Only Mid has emerged as a connoisseur's rest. Only Mid has emerged as a beacon. Only Mid has emerged as a connoisseur's rest.
Play that piggy song one more time. One more time. And I swear to God I'll lose my fucking mind. Lose my mind. I'm trying to count money on my couch. On my couch. Play that shit, I'll fucking throw you out. Throw you out. You fucked around and you found out. You got my attention. They called the fucking piggy song prevention. That's me. Bitch, I'll smack you with a brick of Crabtree, tax-free, but if you want some piggies, don't ask me. 100% distilled crack hits couldn't make me bounce my head to that shit. That's it, get the fuck out with that whack shit. I'm on some vomit, hot lava on the track shit, doing backflips. For real, Trank Hill don't come cheap, but he still will, and Only Mids will hit you with the bill. Only piggy that I'm fucking with is Piggy Banks. Fuck a piggy song, your buck biddy went to sticky drinks. Thanks.
Trank. Hey, yo, Trank, tell them how you feel, bro.
It's like they think I'm out here fucking lying or
Tell
something.
them how you fucking
Bitch,
feel,
I told you I was him. I'm the fucking greatest. Bitch, boy, how many times you seen a motherfucker like me?
Ooh.
Bitch, even my track record's on splattered vinyl. With the gatefold and everything. My rap sheet's got a Rock Marcy feature. I'm laying it down. You out here fucking around with some Nickelodeon shit. It ain't that time no more, son. You hear them rings jingling? Let an old motherfucker do it. We out.
Welcome. We're back at it again tonight to finish up part 2 of the U.S. Department of War's UFO release. We went through the first 8 pages last week. This evening, we're doing the last 8 pages. It's mostly videos. We'll read through it. I made a little bit of an error last time. You can download all the documents from the folders here on the U.S. Department of War site. It's just war.gov. And when you get there, there's a tab for UFO. And then There's President Trump directive to release it, cleared for release May 8th. And then you get into here. For example, I'll show you, we missed this last time. There'll be... this, you'll see a file, but then you can literally download. You can go through each document. It would have taken way too long last time, but if you really want to go through them, these are the older ones. You can scroll through and read all the information on the files. There's thousands of pages, though. So let's get to where we dropped off last time. We watched some interesting videos. We were at day... Let's see if we can... Perfect. We're going to go to page 8. Actually 9. Let's start there. Released, okay, these are the release dates, 5/8/26. All right, we're going to start this. First, we have 600 milligrams of space dust, space lemonade, and galactic CBD to relieve the pain of knowing how much these things were altered. Or not. We'll begin in 30 seconds. That's a space cloud. All right, on to the show. Our first video comes out of Greece, January 2024. The United States Central Command submitted a report of an unidentified anomalous phenomenon, UAP, to the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, ARROW, consisting of 1 minute and 5 seconds of video footage captured via multiple sensors modalities aboard a U.S. military platform in 2024. So it's in their plane or something. Video description. The screen is split into 2 viewing areas for the first 10 seconds of the video, with the right side displaying electro-optical footage and the left side displaying SWIR footage. At 4 seconds, an area of the contrast becomes distinguishable against the background. You know what? Let's just watch it. I don't want to tell you what to look for. You just find it. Tell me what you think. Go back in a second and read the description and see if you noticed any of that. I mean, it's being tracked for a long time. All right, using different methods basically to look at this thing. Only one really worked. It disappeared on the other. So, all right, that was from January 2024, U.S. footage from military in Greece. Let's go on to the next one. Gulf of Oman. Same thing. We're not even going to read the descriptions really, but This is United Arab Emirates, U.S. sighting. Is that water? I mean, it kind of looks like a freaking jet boat. I don't know. What do you think it is? It's above the water, I think. That was interesting. That was in the United Arab Emirates. Could be that too. Could be a lot of things. Who knows? Let's see. Here's Syria, October 2024. Looks like some sort of compound. I don't see anything, do you? What are we looking for? Animals running? That's all we get. Oh, at the very top, you're right. Good catch. No, I was looking on the ground for something. That's a good point. We'll play it again. All right. That moved really fast, whatever it was. Here's another one out of Syria. It always seems to be in conflict countries where there's conflict. Seems to be all the sightings are over. Not all of them, but typically where there's active conflict. Let's take a peek at another Syrian one. Could that just be a flare or a light flash? Possibly. I'm no expert with this footage, so. Next one. Back to Greece. Greece has been pretty active too. Okay, this one is longer. Infrared. Good evening, Farmer John. Good evening, Gamma. Good evening, PWE. Thank you for joining in on this fine Tinfoil Tuesday. Okay. And I can best show you. See? That thing's moving pretty fast. I don't know what it is, but it looks to have some kind of trail behind it. The propulsion, expulsion. It's going to be 39 degrees here tonight, Nuke. I got to wear a hat. It dropped earlier today. That's why it was so quiet there, I think. It dropped like 20-something degrees, 30 degrees since yesterday. Or the day before. I notice a lot of interference flashing in all these videos. The ability to come learn about UFOs. I mean, they keep this thing locked on a long time. But my only question is, if these are so much further advanced than us, how are they even spotted with our old technology? Like, I don't... Questions I guess we do not have the answers to at this point. That's going a while. Oh, this is where they changed from the sensor to the whatever it is. It's a different ways to look at stuff. We're not going to go into all the science because I don't freaking know it. I don't want to misspeak, but this is military technology focused in on an UAP. And that slowly dissipates. That was Greece, October 2023. It's the same thing. Middle East, May 2020. That looks like an oil rig, doesn't it? Or something. Yeah, look at everything that's pulled out. All the coordinates, everything. There you go. So I'm guessing this continues on and on and on and on. Stayed in track a long time. So that was in Middle East 2020. Middle East 2020. Arabian Gulf 2020. This video describes nothing. There's the same thing, it looks like. There's a boat. Oh, it's different. Did you see it? Did you see it? Gonna come right here. How come we don't ever see like over Canada or anywhere? We're just seeing a bunch of the same spots. Interesting. Arabian Gulf again. Is that where we just were? It's Lobster Jeff. It's the blue lobster being delivered. Brave contrast. So later, that shape, I've watched a few things. They're equating that to some holy thing based off of this or that, or there's some symbolism or something. I really don't know what to tell you. It does not look out of this world to me, to be honest with you, that thing. That looks man-made. Compared to all the other stuff. That's not aerodynamic, like... Yeah, I don't think... My opinion, it is something, but I think they know exactly what it was. And it so nicely meets with some of the stuff in the documents. Well, there's another big... Whoa. Whoa! It's like a big jellyfish. It might be Battlestar Galactica. Maybe facing downwards. You're right. Like those are I mean, it could be a lot of things. I don't think that one, in my opinion. I would bet against this being not produced by modern technology. Middle East 2013. On to page 10. Ooh, let's go back to the Arabian Gulf. Look, kids. Doesn't really provide a description. All right. Oh, back to Arabia. Arabian Gulf. Did they just try to blast it? Is that what happened? You have to go to Sam's Club now and buy the individual food service wrapping tinfoil and use 4 sheets. You have to use 4. The pantry. There, it's back up there, behind here. Oop. I want to know why only military footage is, as far as we've seen, I believe. I may be wrong on this one, though. You can get any... You can go to Dollar Tree and get it even. You can get a Dollar Tree UFO hat. I don't see any civilian submitted stuff at all. It's all through aircraft. All right. Let's see what this is. So that's what happens when they switch over the sensor, I guess. It flashes. Is this flying over the ocean at night, I'm guessing, over the Gulf? That's what it looks like. And look, then they switched it. Okay. Under the, not slur or whatever, the regular one, it seems to show a lot better, but I don't think there's thermal imaging then. Do we have any experts on military craft? Let me know what the technology is that they're using. This is older. It's from 2020, but... All right. This thing's definitely hanging out. Not scared. Like, look at me. What you gonna do? It keeps going. Let's see what else it does. I mean, man, that's out there a long time. Almost 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Then they turn it on. Look, there's a boat. There's the thing. Interesting. All right, Middle East 2020. Let's go back to... What's this one? DG Bout. Doesn't tell us any... Okay, this is above Africa. Two seconds of video footage from an infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform in 2025. Amazing. The audio does not relate to the visual content described. It's Lobster Jeff. All of these seem to be of similar, I mean, at least with their technology, the way it's filmed, they seem to be very, very similar shape, sizes, flight patterns, speed, all of these. Like, there's not a huge variance so far. Who knows, though? Middle East 2020. Southern. Okay. This is in the U.S., it says. No, Middle East. Okay. Yeah, the tie-dye looking one, it says it relates to a religious symbol. I forgot exactly what they're talking about, and it's very suspect the way it's talked about and the way that specific video was pushed. Operation Bluebeam, potentially, type thing. Now there's two, that's like afterburners. There's two of them. East China Sea. Maybe you'll see a weather balloon. That's definitely a smallmouth bass. All right. We're leaving China. We're going to Japan. In Japan, they have square-shaped ones. That's a little bit different. It's not solid. I know, Nuke. There's they are near many military installations, right? And they're only going to release to us what they want to release to us. This stuff, in my opinion, it's not definitive in any way, shape, or form. It's not It kind of leaves you neutral again. It's just kind of like, how would I describe it? Oh, do you guys want to see what you're getting for Christmas this year? I'll show you. And then it's all wrapped up. So you just see some boxes. Oh, Christmas is still coming. Great. There are UFOs. Of course there are, but Indo-Pac, Pacific. Okay, here. I think this is a traditional one we've seen. How many hours for brisket on Woke Grill? Probably 3 years. I don't know. The storm knocked out the Wi-Fi and the cameras. It might have blown them out. I don't know out there. The Woke Grill might be dead. Might be out of commission. I don't know. It's covered. We'll do a barbecue. Maybe we'll do a tinfoil barbecue. Okay, so we're back to this same thing, but you see a propulsion. You see something being expelled, or at least it's that might be light. It's that fast, but I don't think so. Yeah, we saw that last time, Nuke. Remember, we pointed, yep. A lot of the ones the first 8 pages had some stuff with colored lights that are required by FAA. So, but they're not telling you they're UFOs. They're absolutely not saying that on any of this data. They have not said this is UFOs. They just say, oh, we can't explain this. Right? Okay, so it's going through a wind farm? Why would it be so close to the ground? This makes no sense. Yeah, boats absolutely have to have them, yep. Even a little bass boat, you got to put the thing in the back when you're out at night so they can see you. I don't know. It's definitely interesting. But Indicon, next day. North America. Unresolved UAP report. Department of the Army 2026. An infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform in 2026. The reporter did not provide any oral or written description of the observation. Of course he didn't. Like they wouldn't ask him. It's just in the Department of War's. Whoa. Maybe that's VP driving down a dark road. No, but that... We saw another one like that. It almost looks like afterburners. But they're moving apart. They're not staying solid, so... Yeah, they kind of are. Alright, let's see how far that thing goes. North America, non-applicable. Here is the monochrome image displays a uniform grainy texture with a central crosshair reticle. A small, dark, and slightly irregular object is visible just below and to the right of the center of the reticle. Do you see it in that box I'm making? Like, come on, man. You really, this is what you release? I'm highly disappointed in this. Same thing, another picture. Circle, I mean, we're getting a circle shape on all of them. circle. They're not telling us where it is. It's just a picture of a circle. Like, this is the same film. Just different spots. Readers should not interpret any part of this description as reflecting any analytical judgment, investigative conclusion, or factual determination regarding the described event's validity, nature, or significance. So what it's saying is, this could all be real, or we could have made it all up. There's a little different. Same. These are all from the same incident, looks like the same geographic location. You gotta be kidding me. These are all this. Okay, there's a. See how it's. Depending on the sensor they use to watch, that one has 2 dots. Let's see. Okay. Two small, dark, elongated objects are visible near the center of the frame in the lower left quadrant. Okay. Wouldn't say lower, but there you go. All right, we're going to go to the next page. Okay. 2. This was from when? Year was this from? $2025, this picture. Okay. No, 99. So why does it say is derived from a U.S. military system in 2025? It says 12/31/99. The date in the image is incorrect due to the date time not being set. Hold on. So you're just sending these planes out there to do very important surveillance, and you're not going to have the right time or date put on them? Wouldn't that be on the checklist when you go out? Hey, Danny. Buenos noches. So that's kind of sus. I mean, I know one thing that is majorly harped on in federal and military is exact dates and times, weather conditions, wind, like all that stuff for the day when you witness stuff. So that's kind of off. Same thing. The same incident. Hold on. On September blank 2023, blankety 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 blank, FBI special agent interviewed blankety blank via FaceTime video with blankety blank sat in on the interview. We've had an... Okay. So somebody saw the super... Okay. The object was smaller than a 737, 1 to 2 Blackhawks in length, and was definitely bigger than a drone. The object was approximately 5,000 feet above ground level, moved east. Okay, so one of the... Sounds like maybe a drone pilot saw that from the ground. It's interesting. Oh boy. Apollo 12 was the 4th crewed U.S. mission to the moon and second to land astronauts on our lunar surface. This document is an excerpt From the Apollo 12 Technical Air-to-Ground Voice Transcription, November 1969, highlighting 2 periods in which astronauts reported observing unidentified phenomenon. A 1-hour period on the 5th day and a 2-minute period on the 6th day. These transcripts contain contemporaneous observations by the flight crew reacting to it. Okay, let's read it. That's affirmative. We're ready for the E-mod. Intrepid, Houston, go. If you'll give us poo and accept, we'll give you a CSN vector and RLS update. You have poo and accept. Hello, Houston. Yankee Clipper. Yankee Clipper, Houston, loud and clear. Well, hello there, stranger. How are you? Morning, Dick. We are fine. How are you? Well, pretty good. I hope you would like to have some company for a change. Roger. Got the house clean? As a matter of fact, I just finished that. I sure do. Got everything in order. That's quite a chore, keeping this thing clean. Roger, you got a couple of coal miners coming up to see you. That's okay. I'll be glad to see them. The computer is yours. Break, Yankee Clipper. You've got the liftoff time for me. Stand by. Your liftoff time is... Okay. There was that. Driving east to a test site. They're driving an F-150. It sounds like 51 with Wackenhut trucks. The vehicles drove through a couple of gates and saw a bright light over the horizon. The light was stationary in the air, then started moving to the right and then disappeared. Could see the light through the top of the vehicle's windshields. If it's near a test site, it's probably experimental aircraft, I would assume, but who knows? Maybe the aliens are saying, you're getting way too far. Okay, here's a transcript. They're talking about... You guys didn't tell us we'd see anything going through the sunrise. Roger. We're making plans for the spacecraft. Time of blunk. We're got 11. We are maneuvering Houston. We're watching it. Now we've got a few very bright particles or fragments or something that go drifting by as we maneuver. Understand? That's a whole bunch of big ones on my window down there. Just bright. It looks like the 4th of July out of Ron's window. Now you can see some of them in shape. They're very jagged, singular fragments that are tumbling. Sounds like energy particles. Low Earth orbit. Gemini 7 was the 10th crew thing. LaBelle's an astronaut, I guess. Observing a brilliant body in the sun against a black background with trillions of particles on it. It's a bigger document. It's pretty big, but here. I said we have a bogey at 10 o'clock. Gemini 7. Is that the booster or is that a natural sighting? A what? Say again, 7? We have debris up here. This is an actual sighting. You have any more information? Estimate distance or size? We also have the booster in sight. You also have the booster in sight, Roger. We have a very, very... Okay, 4 miles. It looks like a path of a vehicle at 90 degrees. Well, that was during the Gemini 7 trip, 1965. Gemini 7 audio excerpt. Let's see if we can... I want to be able to hear this. Let's see.
Gemini Control here again.
Uh-oh.
Earlier in the flight, you'll recall at the start of the second revolution, we had a reference to several objects that the crew spotted. This was in the area of Antigua. Due to a mechanical breakdown, we did not have...
That's astronaut Frank Borman.
That portion of the tape.
He's talking about seeing an unidentified object, which he referred to as a bogey.
Line breakdown between Building 30 and our news center, Building 6. Since then, we have dubbed a tape off the master tape here in the control center, and we are now prepared to play it for you. It contains references to sighting not only some particles, but as well as an unidentified object, plus the booster. Here's that tape. We'll play it for you now.
Gemini 7 here, Houston out of your 8.
Loud and clear. 7, go ahead.
Bogey at 10 o'clock high.
This is Houston. Say again, 7.
So we have a bogey at 10 o'clock high.
Roger. Gemini 7, is that the booster or is that an actual sighting?
Oh, what?
Say again, 7.
Okay, we have several,
I seen one.
up there, actual sighting.
Did you see that? It went through the clouds.
You have any more information, estimated distance or size?
But we also have the booster inside.
Understand you also have the booster in sight, Roger.
And we have very, very many, it looks like hundreds of little particles going by to the left out about 3 to 4 miles.
Understand you have many small particles going by on the left. At what distance?
4 miles. Large, looks like perhaps a vehicle that's disintegrated.
Roger, understand they're about 3 to 4 miles away.
They're past now, they're going to polar orbit.
Roger, and understand they were about 3 to 4 miles away.
Traffic cleared line. Or further.
Roger. Gemini 7, Houston, were these particles in addition to the booster and the bogey at 10 o'clock high? Roger.
7, this is, Houston, this is 7.
Go ahead.
I have the booster on my side as a brilliant body in the sun against a black background, and with billions of particles around it.
Roger, what direction is it from you?
It's about at my 2 o'clock position.
Does that mean it's ahead of you?
It's affirmative. Ahead of us at 2 o'clock, slowly doubling.
Roger.
This goes on and on. He's describing it. Apollo. What is Skylab? 1973. What is this? So this is where you would look at all the pages if you wanted to go through it. I'm guessing here they talk about probably what to do when for UAP sightings, this and that. It's not that long. A lot of people have observed. (1973) Skylab. Doesn't that sound futuristic? Technical crew debriefing. Satellite sightings. Skylab, what is this? Image on the moon. What the hell? What is that? The lunar surface as viewed from the landing site of Apollo 12. This image features a highlighted area of interest slightly to the right of the vertical axis of the frame above the horizon in which unidentified phenomena are visible. That is interesting. There's in the those could be a lot of things. This is from 1969. Another, I mean, (1969) Apollo 12. I think they're all the same. 1, 2. All right, last page. Then we've gone through everything released. I see they have not released anything since they originally did it. So, what do we got left? Moon image. 3 of them, or it could be 1. Triangular shaped. This is 1972. Apollo 17. Right there. Papua New Guinea. Unclassified. Reported sightings at high altitude, high speed aircraft over PNG during evening of January 24th. The matter came to NEO's attention when its officer. Okay, so they saw something. All right. Kazakhstan. 1994, one Tajik pilot and 3 American citizens encountered a UAP flying a 747. Encountered One Tajik pilot and 3 American citizens encountered an UAP flying at 747 at 41,000 feet above Kazakhstan. One object was a bright light of enormous intensity and approached over the horizon. Okay, so they saw it out of a plane, it sounds like. Interesting. Georgia, is this the country? Georgian Foreign Ministry incident that the Russian aircraft had violated Georgian airspace and bombed areas of the Kadori Gorge. The Russians denied any of the claims and said it could have been UFOs. Cable authors note the Russians typically engage in a bold lie when they wish to conceal actions. So here's just a notice of that. Whoa. Maybe the aliens are that way too, Danny. Who knows? Turkmenistan. Oh boy, what happened here? Gained a positive reputation as a reliable partner for the United States in Turkmenistan and bemusement of the cable's author. All right, what happened? They must have seen something there. Mexico. Weekly political briefing. Mexican Congress hears testimony on alien life. They also, if you remember, they had the UAP conference down there, and the American jets that were even in the whistleblower, some of them, the people were down there, and they ruined this whole serious freaking UAP concert by showing some fake alien bodies. They tried to make everybody believe were real. They made like the pilots take pictures and stuff. They totally discredited that conference by doing that, by the way. That was a couple years ago. I think that's what I heard. Allegedly. Maybe completely false. FBI 302 interview conducted with a senior U.S. intelligence official regarding his first-hand account of a UAP encounter at a facility, U.S. military facility. They conducted searches to where orbs had been previously seen. After searching the area with a helicopter, they found a super hot orb hovering over the ground. The orb is reported to have traveled for 20 miles at a speed too fast for the helicopter to pursue. An additional swarm of lights were seen moving in all directions. A total of 4 or 5 additional orbs were seen shortly thereafter, for a short time flaring up and down. This pattern of 4 or 5 orbs flaring up. When did this happen? When is this? On blankety blank 2025 this happened. You saw all this stuff, but you don't have it recorded. Come on. 2025. Every single one of those military and FBI agents had a damn camera. Well, I guess this was his first-hand encounter. You would have thought he would have had something to record it. Or they're not releasing it. And on that note, I'm going to give you guys the link if you want to go investigate further on those downloads. Here is the link to the site. And on that note, it's up to you whether you believe any of that stuff is real or not. I do not know. But I do know that now it's time to move over to Kick. Thank you for enjoying Tinfoil Tuesday. Hopefully you saw some stuff that you hadn't seen before, maybe through these UAP files. Maybe it opened your mind. Maybe it closed your mind. I don't know. May the force be with you. Thank you to Skinny White, Five Banger, and the universe for the world's greatest outro.
पीछे क्या होता है? इससे होता है डांस।
He's got an only mids endorsement, and he's ready to five bang your whole crew.